my name is Jen and welcome to my beauty review channel. Today I want to talk about glam makeup, a full face of glam, which, if you notice, I have on today. I've been seeing on TikTok, Instagram, some of the very popular beauty influencers that I follow posting some extremely glam makeup, specifically Glamzilla, love her. And she did a TikTok where she put on everything pretty much that I have here, not the same brands. And I wanted to talk about that. And I actually calculated how much does it cost? Because I'm just curious, how much does a face of glam makeup cost nowadays, given inflation? So here are some of the things that I've used today. The first thing I want to talk about is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This is the 100 milliliter, and I will use it now. I love the way it smells. This is, I'm just looking at my notes, $38. And there's a bigger one. I think it runs about $50. So first I did this. Then I recently bought this Lawless Forget the Filler Skin Plumping Line Smoothing Perfecting Cream. This is very, very pretty and it's very lightweight. It's actually pink, which I thought was interesting. And it does look like whipped mousse, almost. It doesn't really have much of a smell. And it has one of these weird caps, which I like to keep on. I like the packaging. It's hydrating, plumping, smoothing. I like it. I like a lot of the Lawless brands. So this costs $22. This is also water-based. I learned the other day that you want to combine a water-based primer, even though it's a moisturizer, it also is a primer, with a silicone-based foundation. I had some issues where I was using silicone-based foundation with silicone-based primer and it was peeling off my skin like silicone would do, or like plastic, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? It's my face. But actually there's a chemistry to makeup, which I found to be extremely interesting. The next thing I used was Born This Way Too Faced foundation. So this is Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage Foundation, oil-free. This is in the shade Snow. Again, this is made by Too Faced. Honestly, I thought Born This Way, it was Lady Gaga's line a long, long time ago, but it's not. That will run you about $46. After the foundation, I put on Born This Way Illuminating Concealer. This is in the shade Buttercup. I really like this as well. I like the noise. So this concealer, $29. Okay, next up, my favorite, blush. So this is the Nars Orgasm, shade is multiple, blush. So it's cream blush. So again, going back to the beginning where I said Glamzilla, she was doing setting spray, foundation, primer, cream blush, concealer, then she's using powder brush, setting powder. So she was doing all the different steps. So far we're at blush. Okay, and this is $39. So after the blush, I did, and this is brand new, and I used it for the first time. Oh my God, it smells amazing. Too Faced Melting Bronzing and Sculpting Stick. I love it. It smells so good. So I really like this. So again, brand new, just got this, $35. After I did that, I did some finishing powder. So this is the Airbrush Flawless Finish in shade Medium by Charlotte Tilbury. It does, I've used it quite a bit. It does look a little orange, but I kind of was able to blend it out. So I do like that. And that's important, again, given as you get older, I think they say stay away from powder. However, blending the powder in, putting the powder on, kind of helps take away the look of those pores. So this will run you $48, finishing powder. After I did that, I put on more blush. So this is my powder blush. So this is Dior. And this is one of their new shades. This is Pink Lilac. I love this. It takes many strokes to get it on. And it smells good. I just can't explain what it smells like. It's got like a sweet, almost nectar-y smell to it. This was $40. Next I did my eyes. Didn't come out the way I wanted them to. I recently just got this beautiful palette by, is it Anastasia Beverly Hills? Anastasia. So beautiful. Cosmos. I love stars, which I think I've mentioned before. This is beautiful. Look at the colors. They're all so sparkly. They're stunning. I ended up using this shade down here, Supernova. I also used Space Dust. So Space Dust here came out a little too red for me, and I ended up covering it with the Naked 3 palette, which is my millennial favorite by Urban Decay. I like the names of some of these. Nooner, Liar, Factory, Mugshot, Trick, Limit. Some of them you can't read anymore, which is kind of too bad. Dust. So again, the shade in the Cosmos was a little too red for me, so I covered it up with the Strange, which is just the really light white one here, to try and get it to kind of calm down. And then I went in with, the shade I can't read, which is too bad. This like little pink one, this pink one here. And then I did use Supernova, which honestly is so pretty. It has this iridescent shade to it that looks like this white iridescent powder I used all through high school that I don't think is popular anymore. No more white eyeshadow, but it was beautiful. The Cosmos palette, $55. The Naked palette, this costs $60. Then I went in and I did lips. I'm having difficulty doing the popular lip that everyone's doing, where it is kind of light on the inner part of your lips and then the outer part is darker. So I'm getting there. I use a little concealer first to try and get it to tone down a bit. But I use this Buxom lip liner. This is the shade Hush Hush Henna. And I actually got this in a package of something, but it's $22. So I did that. Topped it off with Makeup by Mario. So this is Bronx Baby. It's just a beautiful mauve. It's like an everyday color. And I know everyone's really into the glossy look, and I got this Hard Candy Girl Scouts gloss. I actually got this from Walmart. So the Makeup by Mario is $28. The Hard Candy lip gloss, $12. I feel like when I got lip gloss, it was $5 when I was younger. Then I went in and I did some highlighter. So just around my eyes, just a little bit to kind of tone down everything I put on. So this is Charlotte Tilbury. This is her Filmstar Bronze and Glow. I love this. It's beautiful. I typically use this shade over here more often than I do the Sculpting color, but this is a beautiful color. So this will run you $68 for this tiny thing, $68. And then I went in with some Glossier mascara. So this, I like the tiny wand that it has. So this will run you $20 for this mascara. And last but not least, I recently got some Fenty makeup products. I was kind of excited about this. I actually went to Ulta a few weeks ago and picked up this particular powder. It was super exciting. Dave took me
and I picked up some other items that I'm hoping to talk about in another video. But I actually got to meet Michaela Noguera. So exciting. She was having a Tula meet and greet. I picked up some Tula products. Can't wait to talk about those. But I was chatting with a girl who was in line. There was a huge crowd of people, and they were talking about wanting some lilac powder, and I had seen to use the purple powder, especially if you have fair skin. And she said, oh, try the Fenty powder. And I was like, okay, great. So I picked this up. It smells so soft, if that makes sense, like soft baby, but not that baby powdery smell. I love the packaging. It's a lot. If you can see it without the reflection. It didn't come with something to put it on with. It didn't come with one of these. I love this thing, by the way, Beauty Blender. I love it, so squishy. But it didn't come with one of these. And I feel like, given how much I paid for it, let me find that. So this cost $36, which honestly, it's 28 grams, less than an ounce. This is pretty big for that amount of money compared to some of the other things that I've listed here and how much those are. This is probably the biggest item. I've gotten powder everywhere. So if I added everything up. So all of these wonderful products that I've now put on my face. Ask me if I'm going somewhere. Not sure. Maybe Starbucks, maybe Costco, my favorite places. Okay, so totaling all of this up, and that's not to say that I paid this much money for everything here, because some of these, I mean, I bought it all with my own money. This video is not sponsored. But some of these items I got in a bag, or I try and buy things that are together so you're saving some sort of money. Or this particular, the Lawless filler, this was the travel size. So I paid less for it, obviously, because if I'm trying something, I don't necessarily want the large one of it, even though you can pretty much return everything now. The total amount for all of these items for a glam face of makeup in 2024 is $634. Yikes. So I broke that down a little more, and typically I don't do public math, but I calculated out, double checked my math. $634 total here. If you take that and you assume that everything here, mostly when I look at the bottom of products, they last for 12 months. That's the standard. Yeah, so the Charlotte Tilbury spray, it has the 12-month on the bottom. I mean, I keep things a little longer than that, to be honest, because again, how much I'm paying for it, unless I use it all. But if you put makeup on every day for 6 months, that's 182-ish days, you would basically be paying $3.40 a day to wear all this makeup. I don't know how I feel about that, but I just thought it would be interesting to see how much is a face of glam makeup. Now, it is about 90 degrees here. I live in the Northeast, and it's been hot, it's been humid. We're having a heat wave. I don't know how long this is gonna stay on. It may melt off. I wouldn't be surprised if it does. So I had a lot of fun looking up how much each of these things were. I had a lot of fun putting the makeup on. I'm learning so much more about makeup and really critiquing the placement, how to put it on, what might go with what. And thank you for watching this video. I hope you are learning with me. I'm enjoying doing these reviews. Please like and subscribe. Feel free to follow me on social media at blonde_ambitionbeauty. That's TikTok and Instagram. And I'll see you in the next video. You're like really pretty.